Hello everybody. It's Richard here from Channel 23, ha ha ha. And if you didn't watch in the last video, I said that my background's different, and that's because I have guests over, and my room turns to the guest bedroom, so I get pushed down here. But that's cool though, so I like my family. It's most of it. My mom is here still for the second video I'm making, and once again, I'm still not going to show her because she'll probably hit me with something. Probably a blunt instrument. Probably a bat, if I had to think about it. No, not a bat. She's not that mean. No, she might hit me with a bat. Right? Yeah, she would. Let's get to my review I'm doing for Bats My Belfry Holiday movie reviews, and it is Princess and the Frog. Now, Disney has... One of the main things Disney is most famous of is the several amount of princess movies they made. Now, look at them all. Only like one or two of them are actually original stories, whereas the rest are based on something. They're all based on a fairy tale that's already been made. I don't know, just thought I'd throw that out there. And we've had such a diverse amount of different princesses. Like, we've had an Asian princess, we've had an Arab princess, which I would think is a good thing that they made the movie when they did, because if they made the movie after a certain date, I don't think anyone would see it. At least not at that point in time. We also had we had a princess who was half fish. That was pretty cool. She had a fish tail. Hell, we've even had an Atlantean princess, and we don't even know if Atlanteans exist. I think they do, though. Do you? Leave a comment. Like, we've had such a diverse group of princesses, yet the rest were white. Though we've never had a black princess. Until now. We have our black princess, and her name is Tiana. Princess Tiana now. And she is the star, the selling point, if you will, of Disney's new film, Princess and the Frog. Now, Disney has not made a 2D animated... No one's really made a 2D animated film for a while, because three-dimensional filmmaking, like the Pixar, the DreamWorks kind of stuff, that's what's big now. People are doing that now. But Disney, their animated studio shut down, so they haven't made... I think their last Disney animated... I don't even remember what it was. Do you? Mama? No? She didn't even remember. Maybe she'll Google it, but she's too busy playing Farmville. Leave a comment if you're addicted to Farmville, as my mom is. So, yeah, Disney hasn't made a 2D animated film in a long while, so this is a big, like, oh my god moment. Because it's like, wow, someone's actually going classic with the 2D animation now. And obviously it'd be Disney, because that's what Disney's most famous for, is their 2D animated movies. But anyway, so the plot of Princess and the Frog is about this girl named Tiana who wants to be a chef because her dad, who passed away, had the same dream, and he was kind of the inspiration for her to want to be a chef, and she wanted to kind of continue his dream of opening a restaurant, which in turn, she had kind of the same dream throughout the whole movie. So, yeah. She lives in New Orleans, Louisiana, and one of her most famous dishes is this like honey bun with sugar on it, which sounds delicious right now. One day, her and her friend, who is like the daughter of the richest guy in New Orleans at the time, read in the newspaper that there's this guy named Prince Naveen of Maldonado is coming down to pay a visit and be the guest of the richest guy in New Orleans, whose daughter is best friends with Tiana, as I mentioned. And so Tiana gets offered to send her like honey buns or whatever they are, as like the big treat of the costume party that they're having, and she gets enough money to open up the restaurant. And when Prince Naveen and his butler, who is this like fat, chubby guy with the face of a chimp, like literally his ears are big, his face is like this, and he's got a little nose. He's a chimp face. Even down to the mutton chops, he looks like a chimp. It's crazy. If I find a picture, I'll show you, or I'll put a link in the sidebar to the picture so you know what I'm talking about. Before the prince actually gets to attend the shindig, he runs into this guy called the Shadow Man, who is this voodoo guy who kind of reminds me of Scar And Jafar, and have you noticed that Disney's villains kind of have some sort of homosexual like allure? Do you notice that? I don't know. I think that's Disney saying we hate gays, but I don't know. They might not. I don't know. Let's hope that's not the case. So this Jafar-looking voodoo guy named the Shadow Man, whose shadow actually, doesn't do what he does, which is kind of creepy. Turns Prince Naveen into a frog, and uses the butler's hatred of Prince Naveen because he's the butler. Well, not all butlers hate their masters, but anyways, he uses his butler's thing to pretty much say, "Hey, guess what? I don't know. I lost my train of thought." I hate when that happens, and I'm 6 minutes in and I lost my train of thought. Anyways, that's pretty much the plot. Prince Naveen comes in to this bedroom where Tiana is dressed like a princess because she got dirt on her previous costume, and he's a frog. And they read the book to say, "Hey, if you kiss me," because he thinks she's a princess, "if you kiss me, guess what? I turn back to a prince." But because she's not a princess, she kisses him and she turns into a frog herself. And so then the adventure starts. That's pretty much the film. The theater experience was pretty small. Like, there was barely anyone in there. But I saw it at 10:05. That would probably explain why. The film itself overall was not bad. When it comes to comparing it to Disney's previous films, it's not as good as some of its other films. Like, it's not as good as Lion King. It's not as good as some of the classics, but it's definitely going to be involved with those other films, 100%. I say Princess and the Frog is definitely a really good movie. Definitely Disney classic. Once again, 5 out of 5, big time, 5 out of 5. It's probably more likely going to be nominated at the Academy Awards for Best Animated Film. It's going to lose to Up, 100%, I say, but who knows. Anyways, this has been my Bats and My Belfry holiday movie review. And before I go, I gotta say, I won't be reviewing Lovely Bones because it's in limited release and I can't find it. Sorry. I'll try to do something else to fill the time, or just to do it, and that's pretty much it. Hope you guys have a good holiday, and I'll see you guys next week when I review frickin' Avatar. Yeah, most anticipated movie of the holiday season. So, that's about it for me. Bye-bye. Say bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
I figured that was coming.